Welcome back to a new video. So today I actually am unfortunately sick. So I wanted to get something out, but I didn't want to strain my voice or anything. So I spotted, sorry, I'm looking at my phone on videos. I went onto YouTube because I wanted to watch some YouTube, and I was going to switch it to this. Because I was going to search on this, switch it to that, and set on my beanbag because it's easier to search on this because my controller's missing a button in the center, so it's a pain sometimes. But I found this first thing I did. Things you did not know about The Walking Dead: Easter eggs, hidden choices, and facts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. I have played it a lot. The first one, which this one I believe is based off of, I have played a lot. I've walked pretty much every spot of the land. I've done pretty much a lot of the choices. I've done weird choices. I've done at times where I only pick the upward choice, down, side, and times where I go in a circle on them. And it's just really interesting to me that here I'm probably going to find out things I didn't know that I could either use into my next gameplay or stuff. But I am really sick. I want to watch them. Figured I could watch it with y'all. So sorry for my voice. It's real scratched up. So I'm still going to probably not talk as much. So I hope y'all okay this. This was 8 years ago too, so there's a long time ago. 107 facts. We'll put that up there too.
Zombies. What?
Alright, down.
Zombies.
We'll probably make these two in a separate video. But I want to watch these, so let's start watching.
You are now watching Game Over ENT, and this week on
Yeah, if you've never played the game or haven't played it and you're watching my series, don't watch this video. Just wait for me to come out with more videos. But that's a lot hard. It's been out for, I think, 10 years. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, if you're waiting for it, I would not recommend watching this. And just go watch my series on it or someone else's. I might honestly just put someone else's video into the pin on this.
Walking Dead
It's a
Wednesday,
series I watched when I was bored. So.
we're talking about things that you don't know about the Walking Dead game. So in this video, I'll be getting into some Easter eggs here and there, and also some fun hidden facts and choices that are present within the game.
Hidden choices is what's intriguing me the most, because I've never heard of a hidden choice. I probably made aware there's some up here, but I don't remember it.
So this is going to be part one of several videos of this series. Apparently there's a lot of things out there that I find are pretty obscure and not readily known. So if you want to see additional parts, don't forget to hit the like button to let me know that you want me to continue with this series. And for this video, we're going to be starting off with Season 1, Episode 1 and continuing forward from that point. So let's get it started. The prison that Lee is actually being transported to in the beginning of the game here is actually the same exact prison featured in the comic books, the Meriwether County Correctional Facility. It was revealed by Jake Rodnick and Harrison Pink, which are respectively the lead designer and designer of The Long Road Ahead. So this is the exact same prison. When the officer
I've never read the books, but when I was playing it for the third time, and he was talking about it, and I remember hearing about the books because I was watching a video about them. I was watching someone read them, I believe, and show photos, which it was really interesting. They cut the screen in half, and the half screen was the book, so you could read along with him, and the other one was it. And I can't find the videos again. Like, I want to rewatch them, but which I actually learned that fact from it, and it was really cool. I thought that was a really interesting fact.
reportedly talks about this story
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
This is actually a reference to Thomas Richards, who is a character from the prison in the comic books.
Maybe he was innocent.
Innocent? They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Watch out!
This other time...
Yeah, that always pissed me off. The officer was looking behind him and being distracted. But in a real world situation, the officer would probably be telling the story and watching the front. Because I've always seen an officer's, like in videos and stuff, always looking to the front. And I thought that was interesting for the first. I figured something like a zombie in a car crash would have been the first thing that they'd done when I heard about the game. And a crash. So I figured a crash was it. But no, the zombie was a cool little thing I thought they did. Oh.
If you choose
Watch out!
This other time...
If you choose to leave Clementine's house in the daytime, you can actually see Chet die in a non-canon death.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go.
I'm Chet.
Sean's death in the video game actually explains how he became a walker in the comic series.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm okay.
I can fix you, don't worry. We'll stitch you up.
But contradictory to what was said in the comic book series, Herschel mentioned that Sean was bitten and died after several days. So unless Sean stays dead right here and doesn't reanimate for several days, then I guess that may not be the case.
Get out. Get the fuck out of here!
And speaking of Sean, Sean is one of 6 siblings in the comic series. However, he is the only child of Herschel Green to be seen in the video game. But if you make a certain dialogue option with Lee, you get a reference to Herschel's other children when he talks to Lee.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell. Well, you don't say much. Wish I had 5 just like you. Wish I had 5 just like you. What did you say your...
Did you know that Kenny's family actually owned a dog? In this episode, if you're around Clementine and Katjaa for a while, Katjaa will mention that they owned a Labrador named Franklin back in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Do you have any pets?
I have a goldfish named Peanut. Mom doesn't like dogs.
Oh, well, we have a lab named Franklin back in Fort Lauderdale.
Poor Franklin, waiting for a family that will never return. When we first entered the drugstore and Larry actually accuses Duck of being bitten and suggests that we smash his head in, with certain dialogue options you can actually get Larry to apologize for what he said about Duck.
The first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, when she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl. She'll turn fast. And then, there'll be 3. And that, boy, is the ball game. Which pretty much seals the deal for me. We're throwing him out.
No, he's not bitten. Look! Look, he's clean. Not a scratch.
Not a goddamn scratch. What do you think about that?
It's Larry. And I'm fucking sorry.
Good.
Look, we're fish in a barrel here. With all the commotion, we could be under siege any minute.
And we better start fortifying this place. I'll work on getting that window barricaded.
Good. Dad, sit down.
I'm fine, Lily.
Dad, please.
All right.
In the Walking Dead universe, Robert Kirkman's been going on record to say that there are no zombies, okay? There are no movie references that depict zombies in this universe. So characters don't know the word zombies. But in this episode, Lee actually says the word zombies, breaking the Walking Dead cardinal rule.
The keys are on that zombie out on the street. Zombie. Out on the street.
So I'm curious if this was a slip up just by the voice actor and the development team just didn't catch it, or was this on purpose?
That's the door to the pharmacy.
The character Doug is actually modeled off a real-life Telltale staff member.
Good. Want to go have a look around outside?
It was stated that the designers of the game took their friend Doug Tobacco and modeled the character off of him. There was a reoccurring joke within the Telltale game staff of how often they encourage players to save Doug over Carly. There's even a group called Save Doug. And speaking of Doug, if you choose to save Carly over Doug, when Doug is actually getting ripped apart by the walkers, you can hear the infamous Wilhelm scream.
No! Get him off of me!
Oh my God.
Let's go!
Did you know that Glenn is a fan of hip-hop?
How you doing, Glenn?
You know.
Glenn's shirt actually features a logo of underground hip-hop collective called Hieroglyphics, an American underground hip-hop group based in Oakland, California.
I've been muted for a while. Since the zombie, the thing over here, or this guy. Basically, what I've said about everything is this. Scene, I already knew about this one. Him talking to his son, I don't remember it. There's other details too, which you guys remember. The 5 kids I actually didn't know. The dog, I was telling my dog I would never leave her. Larry, I thought that was just a cool detail. The zombie, I mentioned they did it twice, actually, at the very last death of him. Doug, I actually didn't say anything. The scream was not interesting to me. This one, though, what I'm saying is, in the zombie apocalypse situation, most likely in a real world situation, He probably just saw the shirt, took it, not knowing what it was. If it was later, and I guess it was the beginning. But for the game, I guess it probably would just be a fan. But in the show, it probably genuinely was just him enjoying it. Like, he probably just found the shirt and took it. Because in a zombie apocalypse, you'll just take whatever damn clothes there is.
To Atlanta.
Yeah, I got friends there.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I gotta do this. See you around.
Old school, straight pro, make them get down on the floor. I'ma keep it gangster with you.
He has to be adding that music. I've never heard that music when it drives off. I don't know if he's playing on Xbox or PlayStation. I can figure it out next time things come up.
I respect that.
At the end of episode 1, if you listen carefully, you can hear Duck having a conversation with Clementine where he mentions another book written by Robert Kirkman called Super Dinosaur.
Yeah, I feel like he's naming some of the less known things, but some of the things that are actually really known, like that dinosaur and Doug, which is still interesting.
Jumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like
Because when you're walking by, it actually does amp up the volume, so I don't think that's more of a
Super
secret.
Dinosaur was toast. But you know what?
I didn't know that was a part of someone else's thing, though, so that is interesting.
What? He wasn't. Oh, and then...
Hey, Duck, you wanna cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. So that's all the hidden facts and Easter eggs I was able to find within episode 1. If you want to see more, or if there's...
Alright. Here. Season 2.
You are now watching Game Over Entertainment, and this week on The Walking Dead Wednesday, we're doing Things You Don't Know About The Walking Dead Part 2. Alright guys, so this time around we will dive a little bit more into less known choice
What room are they in? I don't remember that room.
outcomes and somewhat obscure facts about the game. A couple Easter eggs scattered here
Oh,
and there,
no.
but not that much to go around. We're going to continue further from Season 1 of Episode 2 and beyond. Did you know Mark was psychic? Not really, but the character Mark says so many things in the beginning of this episode that give light to the future scenes of what's to come.
I still can't believe we went through all that commissary food in 3 months. It seemed like so much at the time.
Maybe you shouldn't have opened the door.
Yeah, except then I'd probably be food by now.
Lee. I didn't I never caught that. No.
What the hell happened to your legs, man?
Oh, no, I think I have. I remember saying, haha, you will become food.
Don't eat dinner.
No!
Huh? Lee, Jesus, man. Did you find something?
Oh, sit your ass down, Lee. This lady has made you a meal.
Trust me, I have no regrets.
Larry's just looking out for his daughter.
And I know Lily thinks he's getting weaker, but the guy's all muscle. He's a walking pile driver. I know I wouldn't want to be stuck in a room with him.
Open the goddamn door! You can't keep us in here!
Oh, God.
Dad?
The thing about it, I caught all of them, but I don't think it really registered to me as well as it is now.
No.
Lily, I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. But in a few minutes, we're gonna be stuck in a locked room with a 6'4", 300-pound, seriously pissed off dead guy.
Fuck you! We can bring him back!
And didn't he punch you in the face one time?
Knock me flat.
So what's your take on the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. They seem decent enough. I just want you to know that I've got your back if anything goes down. That's all.
Thanks.
Stop right there! I mean it!
Put the gun down, bitch!
Alright, they didn't tell you, but if if you watched my series before, you would know that if you say that, she shoots you.
His words are carried over from beyond the grave. Yeah, Mark, you had Lee's back until the very end.
Why didn't they bandage up his legs? Because they've said that to eat them, you'd want his body preserved and alive. So I'm surprised they didn't cut some of his arm off too and then bandage him up.
Did you know you have 100 seconds to free David from the trap before leaving him to die?
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit! No, no! Please don't kill us!
This isn't our problem. We should go.
No, no, please! At least just look at the trap!
Come on, we gotta go, now!
No! No, don't leave me! Damn it, Lee!
I'm sorry.
Carly shoots very interesting bullets. So if you choose to bring her along with you, she shoots David or Travis, but when you look at the back of the head,
Shoot it!
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
That's not a high enough caliber to actually do a bullet like that. I think that's actually really interesting. I never noticed that.
the voice actor Adam Harrington, the voice of Andrew St. John, actually revealed that the purpose for Andy actually turning on the perimeter generator while Lee and Mark were out there checking on the fence was to remove them as an obstacle in intentions of taking the rest of the group to be used as trade meat.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
Just trying to find more ways to help out. Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.
I heard Mark yelling. Thought y'all were giving me the all clear. Man, I am real sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Lee talks to Duck's ghost. If you choose a certain option while rummaging through the farm, you get a very interesting scene where you hear Duck's voice, but no one is there.
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Okay.
Danny St. John, definitely not an upstanding citizen by any means, a cannibal, and possibly a pedophile. It's revealed in unused audio files.
Not anymore. Bandits, of course. Used to get these school kids on tours back before the dead. Yeah, kids laughing and playing. All the girls running around here in their springtime dresses. It was...
I'm gonna go wait for supper then.
Oh, you poor things.
This is also hinted in the game.
Dad, what are you doing outside the barn?
Oh, shit.
Just guarding the place like you said.
Keep sitting out in the rain like a damn deer. Mama says we can't keep that many folks alive and not expect trouble. Pick one to keep and kill the rest.
Can I pick which one to keep alive?
Not the kid. Enough meat on the tray.
Suggesting that Danny wanted to keep Clementine alive. For what reason? I don't even want to think about it.
Your boy Danny is nuts.
No, that's not a very nice thing to say, Lee.
Danny is one out of the 3 Walking Dead characters in the entire universe to actually name their weapon.
Glad I got to use her today. My girl here.
You really like that gun.
What's not to like?
It's just a gun.
That's where you're wrong. This is Charlotte. She's as faithful as a starving hound when you got a bone in your pocket.
The other being Negan with Lucille, and Molly with Hilda. Larry's death is a subject of irony. In A New Day, he voted that they smash Duck's head in, but later in Star for Help, Larry gets his head smashed in.
We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
What do we do about this guy?
Are you stupid? He's gonna turn! You're putting all of us at risk, you son of a bitch! You're fucking worthless, Lee. Kenny, what the fuck? I'm so sorry.
Before Larry's head is smashed in, if you actually choose to side with Lily on her side and give his chest compressions, you see that Larry actually takes another gasp of breath.
Son of a bitch! You're fucking worthless.
Now, it never was explicitly revealed whether he was alive at this point or transitioning over to the undead. Based on what I'm looking at right now, I'm leaning a little bit more toward alive, making Kenny and possibly Lee murderers.
Happy, Kenny?
My family's alive and that RV is running. You goddamn right I am.
Let's move on to episode 3. When deciding whether or not to shoot Beatrice, the woman outside who runs around screaming,
Somebody help me! Oh God!
if you want to choose this option to not shoot Beatrice, shoot around her and kill a couple walkers, try to save her. And Kenny forces you to stop. When Beatrice here dies, the scream that's being heard is the exact same scream that was made by Sarita in season 2 of episode 3, when you amputate her arm. When the Road to Woodbury Walking Dead novel was released, which features a backstory for Lily, the developers Telltale actually removed from the official website all references to Lily being the same character from the comic book series. Also, in-game achievement that displays when Lily leaves the group was changed from Woodbury Bound to what now. So essentially, Lily was the same character as the one we know in the comic book, but now, since it has changed, she's a totally different Lily.
I could have killed you. I had you while you were rummaging around in the front there.
Carly and Lee definitely would have hooking up if she did not die in episode 3. If you choose a certain dialogue option while talking to Carly, you get a specific scene that basically supports this theory.
I'll let people know. You're totally right.
Good. I think it's for the best. You're gonna have to be more talkative if this is gonna work.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. Poor Carly. God, where did yesterday go? I know you were fond of her.
I was. This isn't any time for, romance, but yeah. I was, fond of her, yeah.
Starting up a train is not easy. The game really simplifies the startup process for the train engine, but in fact, the process is so difficult that trains are kept running at all times until the train is needed for repairs or until it is decommissioned entirely. When you get the pistol from the RV, a bottle of Band-Aid can be seen in one of the cup holders. This is actually an Easter egg referencing Sam & Max, an earlier game made by Telltale. Ghost Duck returns for another appearance in episode 3.
I'm awful sorry your son's not feeling good.
I appreciate your concern.
Well, a little TLC, I'm sure he'll be fit as a fiddle in no time. And I can offer y'all whatever I got, although it ain't much.
Thank you.
That one I think is just a glitch, bud. I don't think that's a Easter egg. Oh, yeah, he says glitches in the thing. I am wrong.
We'd like to do the same.
Why don't we hold off on...
Stay with us. We'd like the company.
You need to stop the train.
And now it's time for the Duck Apocalypse, an event only seen if you make certain dialogue options.
I said stop the train.
Make me. That's what I figured. What is the goddamn deal? He's a little sick, but we can't just quit. It's a scratch. He's not like the others. Jesus, all y'all are just making it worse.
Hey! Damn it, can he open this door?
You touch any of my stuff?
So Chuck here really likes giving out candy to everybody except for Lee.
You met Chuck.
Yeah, I did.
It's so nice to meet someone normal for a change.
He gave us candy. Ben too.
You have candy.
Boy got the last piece he got on me.
Figures. Guys, this is Omid and Krista.
Not big on welcomes?
Like I said, we could use some good people.
We just wanted to say hi and say your train is pretty cool.
But we're not looking for charity.
We could help you guys, though.
Maybe.
So, yeah. Hi. Again.
You want some candy?
You have candy.
Boy got the last piece he got on me.
Boy got the last piece he got on me.
Yeah. Hi. Again.
You want some candy?
The heck, yeah, why
Alright,
no
guys,
candy
so that's
for Lee?
things you don't know about The Walking Dead Part 2 right.
Dude, give Lee candy. Make that emotion. I want you to get some candy. And this one's a bigger one.
Welcome to Game Over Entertainment, and this week on The Walking Dead Wednesday, we're getting into things you don't know about The Walking Dead Part 3. Alright, so in this episode, we're going to get into episode 4 and episode 5 of season 1, giving you guys some Easter eggs, some less known choice outcomes, and some obscure facts this time around. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. Omid bears a slight resemblance to Telltale's game designer, Harrison Pink.
Hey. Back already?
It hasn't been confirmed that he was directly modeled off of him, but I think I see a resemblance here.
I do, that's a good resemblance.
We got you medicine.
Good. Feel like I could use some.
Whoa, you should look to see how many you're supposed to give him.
You know that the markings on these boarded up buildings in episode 4
These markings, they're all over the place.
are actually set up to resemble the FEMA marking system, which is a system used to indicate which buildings have already been searched, the results of the search, and to avoid duplication of future searches. these three letters on these markings right here are actually initials of people that work at Telltale Games. One of Molly's lines in this episode
Come on, what are you, chicken? Jump!
is a reference to Back to the Future.
What did you call me?
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
What did you call me, Griff?
Well, now that you mention it.
Did you know Vernon had a daughter?
Now hold on a minute.
But she died within the first week of the outbreak.
Look.
Alright, that is something he very clearly states, so I don't know what the problem is on that.
Look, sorry if I scared you. I just want to get back to my people. Back to Clementine.
She's your daughter?
You're not seriously considering going with him.
It's all right, Bree. I had a daughter too. Lost her in the first days. I'll be damned if I'll just sit back and let that happen to someone else.
You can't trust him, Vernon. You can't let him leave.
What do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head?
Why not? Be more of a mercy than anyone from Crawford ever showed us.
Nobody needs to get shot. Just take it easy.
The character Bree in this episode is actually based on the contest winner, Bree Rosenholm. The contest stated that the winner will be able to be a character in the Walking Dead game, die, and be reanimated as a walker.
I wonder if they let them be voiced, like let her voice the character too.
Told you he's lying. He is one of them. Kill him before he kills us.
Dr. Logan. Wasn't who you thought he was.
He's wearing medical scrubs. Some kind of scientist or doctor, maybe?
Yeah, well, he ain't shit now.
The ID he wears on his scrub states that his name is Walter Ash, despite him identifying himself as Dr. Logan and him being credited as Logan. So who is this man? Is he impersonating a real doctor? Or did he just change his name? We'll never know. Now this is pretty interesting. The first tape Lee watches is dated October 9th.
Vernon, Krista, come look at this.
This is day 82 since the outbreak. 1547. Dr. Logan in consultation with patient Anna Correa.
Which is the exact same release date for the PlayStation Network when this episode came out. The second tape Lee watches in the nurse's office is labeled October 10th.
I found 2 more tapes. One of them is dated October 10th.
That's the day after the first one we watched.
Put it in.
Which is the release date for the Xbox and PC versions of episode 4 when they were initially released. Now, according to the first tape, October 9th was day 82 since the outbreak, implying that the outbreak took place on July 20th. Since we have a scheduled date here, we actually know the day when the zombie apocalypse happened. So I don't know if this information is given in the comic books or in the television show somewhere in there, but we now know when the zombie apocalypse happened. We don't have a year, but we have a date. The second tape actually confirms this because if you look at the tape, it reads 83 OB, or 83rd day since outbreak. And here's a little Easter egg right here. Did you know this exact same tape can be seen on Carver's table in his office in Harm's Way, Season 2, Episode 3.
Please work.
This 4th of July, make sure your backyard barbecue is complete with Hal's full line of products to meet your grilling needs.
Huh, that's interesting.
Now the question is, how did he get his hands on this tape?
Probably was at the hospital.
The keypad security lock on the locker here is actually more sophisticated than you thought. Vernon does not enter the same code as Logan did when he opened the safe. Vernon entered 0652. It's also interesting to note that the number Vernon enters is actually the birth years of Dave Fennoy, born on 1952, and his daughter Michelle Fennoy, born on 2006. Yep, that's right, people. Illuminati confirmed.
Huh?
Jesus Christ! Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Where the fuck have you been?
Sightseeing.
According to unused audio clips, Molly also had a father in Crawford with her sister, so it was the three of them. His name is not revealed, but it is known that he was part of the cause of Crawford's fall, as he is the one who personally hanged Crawford in the bell tower. But no one knows what ever happened to Molly's father.
Hold on, Ben! I've got you!
You can see Lee's past choices actually having an effect on Clementine in this particular scene. If Lee helped kill Larry, killed the St. John brothers, and overpowered Molly in this scene, when Clementine intervenes, she will say Lee, slightly nervous due to knowing that he is not above murder.
Lee?
Clem?
But on the flip side, if Lee tried to save Larry, spared the brothers, and overpowered Molly in this scene here, before shooting Clementine, she will say Lee, more confidently, not wanting him to commit murder.
Lee!
Clem?
Good luck, Lee. I mean that.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
You too.
Now let's take it forward to episode 5. Have you ever seen what happens if Lee tries to cut off his own arm if he's by himself?
Do this. You can do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'll just take my time.
So that wasn't pretty right there, but maybe my good friend Ben can help me out here.
Lee? Lee? Oh God, please be alive. I can't. Oh shit, you're bit. Oh God, what am I doing? Okay, I can do this. You're a ghost! Whoa! Oh, thank God. You fell over, and I thought you had a stroke or something. I was looking for the cause of it, and I found a bite.
Fuck it. Cut it off.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Now that you're awake, maybe... Look, I just don't think I can do it. I'll hold the tourniquet or something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What if I pass out halfway through?
Jesus. I'll just take my time. Oh, what the hell did we do? Jesus, this hurts so goddamn
They
bad.
didn't use any anesthesia.
I hope it helps.
Oh, thank Jesus you're alive. Oh, God, I woke up and you were there and your arm was over there and the blood...
Thanks for the help.
It's just the blood.
Yeah, it was my arm.
I got the elevator open. We should be able to find a way out.
You go first. I don't want to bleed on you.
Thanks.
Also in episode 5, there is an Easter egg. If Lee chooses to talk to Kenny 5 times.
Don't ask me how I'm doing. Let's just keep going. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Let's just keep going. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Let's just keep going. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Let's just keep going.
Randy Tudor. Good man. Damn fine man. Powerful stash. One of the greats.
Lee, you okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep at it.
So the person they're talking about is Randy Tudor, the lead programmer at Telltale Games.
Krista, you next.
The macabre sign that Lee or Krista and Omi cross when they break is actually named after Jesse Macabre.
Shit!
Shit! Clementine, are you all right? Where are you? Vernon, you son of a bitch!
The Stranger, so far, is the only major antagonist in the entire Walking Dead universe that was never given a name.
Who are you? What the hell do you want from us? Who is this?
It's not Vernon, if that's what you're thinking.
I got us adjoining rooms.
Hello.
Okay. This is civil.
So apparently Clementine's never heard of Stranger Danger.
You're back. Ben found some stickers in a drawer, and I put them on my walkie.
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here. And you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
Who the fuck?
It's just a friend. I don't think he wants to hurt us.
But hey, this is not Clementine's fault.
I'm not saying she intended to, But she's just a kid. She doesn't know any better. You never told her not to talk to strangers?
I gotta give blame where blame is due. To the parents.
Yeah.
But realistically, through all those conversations over the walkie-talkie, he probably said his name at least once. So tell me in the comments, guys, what does this guy look like to you? What do you think would be a perfect name for the stranger?
You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You go see bad stuff, but it's okay.
My parents.
If you find this final choice to be too difficult, too tough to make, the choice whether to have Clementine shoot Lee or leave him, you don't have to make it. If you let the timer run out here, Clementine will make the decision herself, based on your past actions with Lee.
I'll go. I'll leave you. I'll go as fast as I can.
And as safe as you can. Always be safe.
Oh.
Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can. Okay, Lee. I can do it. I can.
Don't be afraid.
Hey, you gotta watch. You gotta make sure your barrel's lined up correctly so you don't miss.
Alright guys, and that marks the end of the video.
Shit, time to go.
So I am kind of curious.
Oh, he didn't mention something that's a little interesting. That last breath you guys hear is actually the dude. I think it was making a crying noise because he was upset and sad about him not being able to play Lee anymore. And I heard something about that before, and I think it was confirmed that that wasn't actually supposed to be in the script, but they liked it, so they left it in. So that was actually something he should have said. That would have
If
been
you guys
cool.
still have this old save file with your season 1 ending intact, go ahead and load it back up. Let the choice ride out and see what Clementine chooses, and see what kind of Clementine you've made.
Alright. I think you guys, well, hope y'all enjoyed.